So welcome back students for the online section, continuation of the colligative properties. Today the last property, that is osmotic pressure. So before going to the osmotic pressure, first we will see what is osmosis. So here already we have studied in lower classes. If you take a beaker containing water, that is solvent water, and inside that you keep a thistle funnel or inverted thistle funnel. This thistle funnel is inverted, and in this thistle funnel is closed with the semi-permeable membrane. I am writing SMP. SMP means semi-permeable membrane. So animal bladder will act as a semi-permeable membrane, and inside that I took a solution. Now which is more concentrated, solution or solvent? Yes, exactly. The solution is highly concentrated. If you keep the solution inside the solvent, then what happens? A peculiar phenomenon is observed. That means the solvent molecule will go into it. The flow of solvent through the solution or to the solution through the SPM, through the semi-permeable membrane. This process is known as osmosis. The process by which the solvent molecule is moving, or the movement takes place from lower concentration to higher concentration. So the lower concentration water will goes to the higher concentrated solution, it goes. So that process is known as osmosis. This is osmosis we know. Now comes to the reverse osmosis. Here also I took two compartments. In one compartment I took fresh water, another compartment I take salt water. Salt water is nothing but the solution. In between we are having semi-permeable membrane. Now what will happen? Normally osmosis takes place, only fresh water will go into the salt water because lower concentration to higher concentration. Now another doubt here, sir, how much time it will take place? So till the equilibrium is reached, the osmosis process takes place. After some time both will get same concentration. Till that time osmosis process will goes on. Now actually here what happens, fresh water only goes to the salt water, but what I am doing, the other side I am keeping a piston. Here I am keeping a piston. I am bringing the piston down, or I am applying some pressure on the piston. That pressure is pi. So this pressure, due to the pressure, what happens? The osmosis takes place in the reverse way. How it takes place in the reverse way? From the salt water, only the solvent will go to other side. Only salt water only goes to the other side, whereas salt will not go. Okay. So what happens from this side? So we are able to get the pure water. So this process is known as a reverse osmosis. So where we are using this reverse osmosis? Desalination of water. So every house we are having desalination plant. So in that what happens? Salt water is going and pure water is coming out. So reverse osmosis process takes place. Of course there are several filter beds also there, but here the process of reverse osmosis is by applying pressure, the water will goes in the reverse way. Actually fresh water only will come here, but here the reverse way takes place. So this is known as a reverse osmosis. Now here this pi is equal to or is proportional to C and T. So what is C? C is concentration in molarity. T is the temperature in Kelvin. temperature in Kelvin. Suppose if I want to remove the proportionality, I have to put a constant. That constant is K. So KCT. So what is C? C is molarity. Molarity is N2 by V. V stands for volume in liters. Volume in liters into K into T. Here not K, R. We can say R. R is a gas constant. Gas constant. So here, or if I say that what is N2? N2 is W2 by M2. So W2 by M2 into V. It is in liter. Suppose if I want to write in ml divided by 1000, that 1000 will go to the numerator into R into T. So this is the expression for osmotic pressure. This is the expression for osmotic pressure. Important expression. Using that, we are finding out the molecular mass of the solute. In all the 4 cases, we are finding the molecular mass of the solute. M2 only we are calculating. You may have some doubts, sir, why every problem you are asking molecular mass. Suppose you are becoming a research scholar, they will give one solution to you. They ask to find out the what is the substance present. So how to find out what substance it is? So suppose it is a solution, then you find out the boiling point and you compare the boiling point with the water. The boiling point will elevate. Then using that find out the molecular mass of the compound. So molecular mass of the compound present in that solution. If you find out the molecular mass present in the solution, then you can able to identify what compound it is. So based on that we can say that which component it is. So molecular mass is very important. Based on the molecular mass we can identify the component. So pi. So normally this osmotic pressure is used to find out the molecular mass for macromolecules. So macromolecules mass, long molecules like polymer. Suppose we have the unknown polymer. The unknown polymer, by finding out the osmotic pressure, we can able to find out the molecular mass. So this is the reverse osmosis. This expression is very important. The next one, we are going to study 3 types of solution. One is isotonic solution. 2 solutions. I am having 2 solutions having same osmotic pressure. Same osmotic pressure. 2 solutions having same osmotic pressure. Then the 2 solutions are known as isotonic solution. Example, NS. In medical term they will say NS. NS means normal saline. Normal saline. So that is 0.9% sodium chloride. If they want to inject any what you call glucose or anything for a person, then they will mix with the NS solution. NS means normal saline. So which is having same osmotic pressure with the blood corpuscles. Inside the blood fluid is there. That blood fluid and this normal saline will have same osmotic pressure. Then only the blood will accept. So this is the isotonic. Then hypotonic. In hypotonic solution is one which has less osmotic pressure than the normal osmotic pressure. Example less than 0.9% sodium chloride. Less than 0.9% sodium chloride. Suppose if a blood cell is kept under hypotonic solution, what will happen? That means concentration of this solution is less, concentration of the blood solution is more. So water will go and inside the blood cell will expand. After that it will explode. So in hypotonic solution is, this is the less than 0.9% sodium chloride. So here blood vessel or blood cell expand and burst, and another one solution is hypertonic solution. Hyperactive means what? Hyperactive means more. Hypertonic means more concentration than, example, more than 0.9% sodium chloride. If I keep a blood vessel inside that, then what happens? The solution will comes out, because the outside solution concentration is more. So from the blood vessels, the solution will come out to the solution. Then the blood vessel shrinks. The blood cell shrinks. So these are the three types of solution. Isotonic solution having same osmotic pressure. Hypotonic solution, if I compare two solutions, one solution has less osmotic pressure than the previous one. The less osmotic pressure is called as hypotonic. Then last one is hypertonic. The hypertonic one is having more osmotic pressure than the previous one. So if I keep the blood vessel inside the hypotonic, the blood vessel increases and the blood cell bursts. If I keep a blood cell in a hypertonic, then from inside the blood cell the solution will comes out, the blood cell will shrink. So these are the three types of cells. So we have studied the osmotic pressure. It is also an important colligative property by which we can able to find out the molecular mass, and several terms which is depends upon the colligative property. Another few more things are there that we will study in the next class. Till that time, please write down all the things in your classwork note and work out the problem. In this lesson, again and again I am telling that problem is very important. Work out the problem, students, and study nicely. Thank you, students.